In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NHL games happening on October 8, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Montreal Canadiens versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs opened their 2025 to 2026 campaign at home against the Montreal Canadiens. Toronto enters the season with a new look after losing Mitch Marner, who signed with the Vegas Golden Knights during the offseason. Even without one of their top playmakers, the mission remains unchanged: Stanley Cup or bust. The Leafs' top 6 forwards, led by Austin Matthews and William Nylander, are still among the league's most dangerous, and the depth has improved with newcomers Nicholas Roy and Dakota Joshua anchoring the bottom 6. Expect another strong year from this talented group. Montreal, meanwhile, took a meaningful step forward last season by securing a wild-card playoff berth. The Canadiens bring back most of their roster and now get a full season from standout rookie Ivan Demidov, which should make them even tougher to face. Still, Toronto holds the upper hand in both scoring power and goaltending stability. The Canadiens deserve respect after last year's progress and will be eager to show it was no fluke. Given the rivalry factor, an underdog play has its intrigue. However, the Maple Leafs have dominated the recent head-to-head series, winning 8 of the last 9 and allowing 1 goal or fewer in 5 of those meetings. The recent history between these two teams has been one-sided, and if the Leafs intend to make a statement early, it starts here. Toronto should set the tone immediately in front of their home crowd. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. Last season, Toronto averaged 3.26 goals per game and should continue generating high-quality chances with Matthews, Nylander, and company driving the puck into the offensive zone, using speed and quick puck movement to open lanes. Montreal, who averaged 3.2 goals per game over the back half of last season, will push back with Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Juraj Slavkovsky attacking in transition, while defensemen Lane Hudson and Noah Dobson help sustain offensive pressure from the blue line. Expect fireworks from both sides in a game where offense takes center stage. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Bruins versus Washington Capitals. The Boston Bruins take on the Washington Capitals as both clubs aim to launch their seasons with confidence and momentum. Last year's top team in the Eastern Conference goes up against one of the East's weakest from that same campaign. Washington defeated Boston 3-1 in their lone meeting in D.C. last season and also claimed a 2-0 victory the previous time they hosted the Bruins. The Capitals held the edge on both ends of the ice last year and will be eager to set the tone early in front of their home fans. As our first pick for this matchup, the Washington Capitals money line is our full game side pick. The Capitals will try to carry their regular season success from last year into this new campaign, especially with the advantage of home ice. Washington's lineup remains strong, but their ceiling depends heavily on Ovechkin maintaining his elite scoring form. On the other side, Boston is looking to avoid another season of inconsistency and will be desperate for a fast start. Expect a tight, physical battle between two disciplined squads where defense and goaltending dictate the pace. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Calgary Flames versus Edmonton Oilers. The Calgary Flames make the trip up Alberta Route 2 to Rogers Place for another chapter in their fierce provincial rivalry with the Edmonton Oilers, this time serving as the regular season opener. Calgary stunned Edmonton with a 4-1 road victory as a plus 210 underdog on October 13, 2024. The visiting team won 2 of the 3 matchups last season, with the Oilers earning the lone home win in a 3-2 overtime thriller on March 29th. While Edmonton has claimed 7 of the last 9 9 meetings, this rivalry has remained tight. 4 of the past 10 games since October 2022 have been decided by just 1 goal, and underdogs have come out on top 5 times. The Oilers enter the new campaign on a high note after locking up superstar Connor McDavid to a 2-year contract extension. As the reigning Western Conference champions, they'll be determined to avoid another sluggish start like last year's. The Flames, on the other hand, are looking to climb back into the playoff picture after narrowly missing out last season. Regardless of the differing expectations, history shows that when these two collide, standings and talent gaps tend to mean little. It's always a battle that can swing either way. It's worth recalling that Edmonton stumbled early last season following their Stanley Cup final run, and one of those early defeats came against Calgary. The Flames consistently elevate their game for this matchup, and while the Oilers remain elite, Calgary appears to have the more stable goaltending heading into this contest. The Flames often save their sharpest performances for these rivalry clashes. As our first pick for this matchup, the Calgary Flames to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Across their 3 meetings last season, the combined goal total reached 6 only once, with the other 2 finishing at 5 goals apiece. Offense shouldn't be lacking here though. These rosters feature 7 players who each scored at least 20 goals last year and one 35-plus goal scorer per side. Edmonton brings back the league's top goal producer in Draisaitl, who netted 3 goals against Calgary last season. Interestingly, the last 5 matchups between these two at Rogers Place have averaged 6.6 goals, showing a tendency toward more open, high-scoring hockey in Edmonton. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Vegas Golden Knights. It's a Pacific Division matchup on the ice as a pair of teams looking to pick up 2 points square off in the Silver State when the Los Angeles Kings take on the Vegas Golden Knights Wednesday night. The Vegas Golden Knights opened their 2025 to 2026 season with a home tilt against the Los Angeles Kings on Wednesday night. It's only the first game of the season, but the Golden Knights have a big scheduling advantage over the Kings in this one. Los Angeles plays on Tuesday night against Colorado, and then heads to Vegas to face the Golden Knights on Wednesday. Back-to-back games against 2 of the top teams in the Western Conference with travel in between is a tough draw to start the season for Los Angeles. Fatigue most likely won't be an issue this early in the season, but that's a wild 1-2 punch to open the new campaign. Wednesday's matchup will be the Vegas Golden Knights' debut for newcomer Mitch Marner, who signed an 8-year, $96 million contract in a sign-and-trade with Vegas. Marner is one of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and he figures to fit in nicely with the Golden Knights. He is slated to start on the top line with Jack Eichel and Ivan Barbashev. Vegas possesses arguably the best forward depth in the league, which gives Los Angeles a lot to worry about. It's also worth noting that Vegas could be going up against Los Angeles backup goaltender Anton Forsberg, as Darcy Kuemper is projected to start between the pipes against Colorado on Wednesday. The Kings have won 3 straight games against Vegas and have a defense that travels, so the plus money is worth a look. However, the season just started, and the Kings are already being thrown into a back-to-back. Even with camp and preseason, guys are still getting their legs under them and getting back in the swing of things. This isn't an ideal spot for the Kings, and a talented offensive side in Vegas could take advantage of potential tired, sluggish legs. As our first pick for this matchup, the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. Los Angeles saw the underpost a 45-34-3 mark in their 82 regular season games last season before posting 5 overs in their 6-game series loss to the Oilers. The Kings saw an average total of 5.52 goals per game in 2024 to 2025. That number climbed to 5.59 goals per game as the visiting team last season. Vegas saw the underpost a 42-37-3 mark in the regular season in 2024-2025 before seeing the under go 5-5-1 in the playoffs. The Golden Knights had an average total of 5.95 goals per game on the year. At home, that number climbed to an even 6 goals a night. With the Kings playing their second game in as many nights, look for the Golden Knights to cash in enough that a late goal pushes this game over the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.